Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where I am back here in Lavarth, where my latest quest was to collect some blighted mushrooms, and I think that's one of them right up here. So let us start our collection and see how many of these we can find. It looks like I need to find 5 of them. Are there any more? Yes, there are more in the area. And after I find the mushrooms, I think I'll need to start going further afield. Let's see what we got here. Ah, I missed that one? Alright. 3. I suppose that since they're called blighted mushrooms, that they are not going to be nice, tasty snacks. Then again, they may decide that they will want to snack upon me, so I gotta be careful about these mushrooms. These are other things. Pale blight samples. Alright. Are there any more of these in the area? Anyone have any samples of pale blights? Up here. Alright. There we go. I'm still looking for those mushrooms. I guess they must be elsewhere. I must have taken all the mushrooms in this area. Okay. Yeah. Looks like more mushrooms are this way. Actually, it may be better if I go this way, because I believe that the next set of samples is over in this direction. I always have trouble finding those samples. I also have trouble with these trees attacking me. Maybe they've heard that I'm using a spear rather than an axe, so they decide, well, I'm the best one for them to attack, because they're scared of those axes. They're not as scared about these spears, though you would think with the number of these that I've poked enough holes into them to start a sap farm, I think they should have learned by now. They're not communicating with each other all that well. Not that trees are known for being talkative. There you go. Oh yeah, I do need to kill horns, don't I? Oh well. I suppose I'll go and do it. At least this is a signature horn instead of an elite one. That horn is hugging a tree. All new meaning to the term tree hugger. There we go. Oh, and another one up there. So maybe it won't be too long before I have my 4 horns. Assuming, of course, I can poke through these fast enough. I seem to be in the right area for seeing the blight. I presume that's one of the ones I'm supposed to take care of, but I'm really, really bad at finding the trigger points for these things. So, eventually, I'm going to be able to interact with that. And finally managed to trigger it. Here's the first sample. That's 1. There's the second. So apparently that is not a sample, despite what I thought earlier. There's the second sample. I mean, unless they're expecting us to do it in some specific order, which would be rather silly. Now, where's the third sample? Is it D&D's way? Okay. These are all samples that are... Come on. Can I do this? Yes, I can! There you go. Thank you for waiting. I can now pay you back. Well now. Oh yes. Mushrooms. Oh, okay, I am done with the samples. Yay! Now let's get the rest of the mushrooms. Aha! Over towards the tents on the other side than I was before. Oh, and there is the final mushroom up there. Okay, good. Got that done. We've got this done. So that's 2 quests to deliver. Now, let's see, this way. Ah, are you for both of them? Yes.
How can I help?
Welcome back. Were you able to find signs of the blight outside of the grove? I observed several things. Yes, that confirms what I have seen myself. We are running out of time to save Leivarth. You have my thanks for looking into this for me and confirming my fears. I believe this will be of help in identifying what we need to do to focus in cleansing the forest. Okay, good. Well, maybe not good.
I do not know what more I can do to prevent Leivarth from succumbing to the pale blight.
The chieftains of Sulmadish. They have abandoned this grove and will do nothing to help. I am at a loss, my friend. If you're willing, I ask that you travel to the Hill of the Mother to the east and seek out the warden there. Her name is Ursinith. She should know that the blight is winning the fight in Leivarth, and she may have spoken with Muma to have more knowledge on how to stop the bleeding. Okie dokie, so find Aranish at the Hill of the Mother.
How can I help?
Ah, yes, these will work wonderfully. I can already tell the rot has seeped deep within them, and for that my concern grows. I will study these further. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Now, that takes care of those 2 quests, but I still have defeat Fenlurkers and to get Bog Lurker carapaces. So they're all both involved that. I need to kill blighted spiders and destroy blighted spider eggs. And I'll do those before I head over to the mother tree. Now, unfortunately, the spider eggs are all to the northeast, way in the opposite direction than everything else. Everything else tends to be on the southern side. And so I'm heading out here to where the spider eggs should be. And I suspect that this orc is not a spider. Oh, I see spider webs up ahead. Okay. You have discovered Ugu whatever. Adagim Spitter. Okay. Well, this will at least take care of the spiders killed, but I still need to find the eggs. I thought that this was the egg location. So I guess the eggs could be in a deep hidden location. Oh, there's another one there. Alright, fine. You want to bring my attention to you by biting my toes? You could do that. I may make you... Oh. I'm going to have those spiders killed before I find the first egg. How many of these are there? Look at this. I'm already done with that half of the quest. Okay. Well, one less thing I have to worry about. Though I suspect finding enough spiders was never going to be the long pole in this. Good grief. These spiders are everywhere. I guess they really went... Oh, that's one of the eggs right over here. It's not exactly what I would call an egg so much as a... Well, not too sure what I would call it. A nest, maybe? That contains many... I mean, even... I say, how big would the eggs be for... Well, okay, this is one of the hatchlings, so I guess we were talking about a sizable egg that's going to be needed. Just never thought of spiders as having particularly large eggs. Actually, now, how about this? Maybe it's a nice little home that's in there, so, you know, not like an amniotic egg, but so that you can have the actual egg part in the middle of it, and that there's some sort of nutrient inside that the spider can eat while it's growing up to be large enough to annoy hobbits and the like. I suspect that it doesn't have to grow to be very large to be large enough to annoy hobbits. Oh, that's just a corpse over here. I was wondering. Oh, but there is an egg right over here. Of course, right next to this spider who is assiduously guarding it. Ah, she saw me and ran right into the sphere as it flew into her eyes. Well, there you go. Let's destroy that. Okay, that is half of them done. Just one more egg now, and looks like, well, let's take care of this hatchling first because we don't want to be distracted and attacked while I'm in the middle of taking the egg. Yeah, I know there is a troll nearby also that I also must handle. Good. So we'll take care of this. Now, I think I'll have to go through the... Oh. They're going to make this difficult, aren't they? I think I will have to go through the... through Lavath in order to get to the other locations. So I think I will deliver this quest, then worry about the rest of the quest. I decided that the lurkers were probably equidistant from the quest point, so I might as well take care of the lurkers before I head back. So I need to defeat fen lurkers and also collect their carapaces. So even though it says to kill 4 fen lurkers, I suspect that I'm going to have to kill more than 4 of them because I doubt I'm going to get more than 1 carapace off of a single fen lurker. Just guessing. And then after this, I think I'll be able to go back, right? Actually, after I finish with these fen lurkers, it might be a good idea to head over to that orc camp. That's now equidistant, I think, with the camp. So, the elf camp versus the orc camp, they seem to be equidistant with each other, so might as well go and investigate those orcs. This place reminds me a bit of Mirkwood. It's very murky and there's a great deal of wood. And also orcs apparently. And speaking of orcs, I think I found their campsite. Yep, there we are. Where orcs tread, reach Moch Garzoth. I also noticed that there's a quest ring up here. Maybe I better investigate this quest ring first, just in case it induces me to anything particular inside that orc camp. You find a dead orc who shows signs of the pale blight rotting from within him. There must be more signs of it spreading through the ranks inside the camp, so inspect orcs infected with the blight and defeat orcs in Mok Grazoth. Okay. So, yes. Something that is within the camp. So let's skirt those enemies. And can I trigger... Arrived at Mok Grazoth. Okay. And now I could get to my quest here, which is kill orcs and also and inspect orc supplies. So I need to inspect infected orcs and orc supplies. Okay. Kill two orcs with one spear then, sort of. Well, actually, since there are, in a way, 3 objectives here, since 2 of them involve killing a number of orcs. And now you. I'm suspecting at this point that killing enough orcs is going to be the easier part of this. Okay, this is one of the infected orcs. I think he's dead. Well, I guess I'm going to have to deal with this deserter captain. Whom did they desert from? Sauron's armies? I mean, what are they doing way down here? You would think that did they desert from... How about the armies that are trying to form with those Morgothian orcs that we're supposed to be searching for? And of course we want to search for them so that we could deal with them before they become too powerful a force. Because I certainly don't think that we should search for them so that we could play with them or anything like that. Alright, let's see. So now let's take care of this one. Now there's got to be some supplies around here somewhere, right? Well, at least that would be my guess. Okay, good. Here we have supplies. Always someone protecting the supplies, right? Who do you think you are? It says you're the captain. It doesn't say anything about you being the quartermaster. No, I'm not going to Shara. I have no idea where Shara is. I have a feeling it's not going to be a nice, fun, comfortable place. I mean, if orcs have heard of it, it definitely won't be a nice, comfortable place. I have absolutely no idea what he's saying on that one. Not that I understood what Shara meant either, but they do have a way of just saying these random things that you have no idea what they mean. What was that about? Did I hit some sort of milestone in orc killing? Completed Orc Bane of Ottergeme. Well, I guess that answers that question. I really don't need that. I'm still looking for more supplies and also more dead orcs, right? Supposed to be inspecting 4 infected orcs. Looks like finding the supplies will be the easier. Oh, there's an infected orc right up here, right? Yeah. Okay. We're making progress. That was a more complete outing than I had expected. First of all, the rot.
How can I help?
What news have you brought? The orcs themselves are rotting away from the pale blight in this land. Serves them right, and I'm glad that you thinned their numbers as well. Thank you for this information, Warden. It does not absolve them of my suspicions, but will be useful to the Grove. Okay? And also, speaking of orcs...
What do you need?
Yes, what did you discover in Moghgranath? So, there were no signs of the orcs being the cause of the blight rampaging more in recent days? The source must be elsewhere then. I'm glad that you've investigated and thinned the numbers while you were there. They are still a dangerous force to be left unchecked so close to the Grove. Yeah, there is that. And now, of course, the shells?
May nature's blessings find you.
These carapaces will do nicely. I am glad to hear that you were not harmed by the wood trolls in the marsh. Talbirrel looks over his carapace a bit more. So few signs of rot on these shells. What's giving them this resistance? Or are they just succumbing slower than the earth? I must look for answers. Thank you for helping me with this task. Okay? And finally,
How can I help?
the Grove will now be safer for a time thanks to you and your efforts. Livart still has much work to do, so your help will be appreciated. Thankfully, it will now be easier to fight the blight with fewer of those beasts nearby. Okay?
The blight continues to seep into the grove.
Oh, there's more to do. The cure is flame. The blight continues to seep into the grove. I need your help. And take this torch and this oil. Outside of Livebarth, you'll see where I have raised the ground before. I ask that you do this again and stop the saplings from growing and spreading their tainted roots through the earth. It pains me to hurt the grove this way, but it must be done to prevent the blight from consuming it. Alright, so burn 6 saplings and raise ground. Of course, this is all in a ring around the place, so I've got to go all around it again. Did he say inside the fire or outside the fire? Ah, those things. So it looks like it's just outside the fire. But yeah, those saplings are definitely in need of burning. Wow! What a flame! It was so hot it was ultraviolet and I couldn't see it. How about that? I mean, why else did I not see a flame on that, right? There you go. Very, very thorough. So hot, didn't even leave any ash. How about this? And let's raise the ground. Good. Let's not get too close to the fire. And just continue on our quest. Ooh, more of this. More ground raised. More saplings burned. Soon, this whole place is going to be one huge forest fire. It looks like finding the particular locations was easy enough. Finding the saplings was easy enough. Completing the quota was easy enough. Now, is reporting going to be easy enough? And most of all, is this really the end of it? Or is there more after it? There's always more.
How can I help?
I see that you returned and that the grounds near Livath are now cleansed again. That will allow us more time to do what we can to save the grove. Thank you, Warden. It pains me to see each time the task must be done. You have spared me the pain for this day.
I fear my efforts here in Livart are futile.
The grove appears to have succumbing to the blight in a manner similar to how Amuna has. I ask that you take these samples and bring them to Irsinth. She's the warden of the Hill of the Mother, and will want to know that the blight has spread deeper into the grove. You may also be able to help her as you have helped me, of course. So that leaves me with 3 quests, all of them that say to go to the Hill of the Mother, which is where we're going to be going in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.